Guys, they found underground tunnels at Diddy's homes. This was first brought up by Shadow of Ezra, where he talked about the underground tunnels in Diddy's luxurious Los Angeles mansion. It was an underwater swimming tunnel leading to a mysterious grotto, reminiscent of an ancient and modern human use of caves. Now, this is all alleged, of course, but they say that this tunnel connects to the Playboy mansion. You guys remember that? Hugh Hefner, the guy who lived with all those women in his mansion? There's no available evidence right now. However, reports are noting that Combs mansions do have a pool with an underwater swimming tunnel.
Word on the street is that the FBI has allegedly leaked some jaw-dropping footage from Diddy's underground tunnels, and it's got Hollywood buzzing. The tapes reportedly feature some of the most famous faces in the industry, caught in moments no one ever thought would see the light of day. These underground tunnels, long a subject of whispers and rumors, have been said to host ultra-exclusive events with only the most elite in attendance.
Diddy's underground tunnels, treehouses, and playgrounds are all under investigation. Feds have announced that Diddy's tunnels have been found and are now being searched, and a strange Snapchat appeared on Snap Map around the time of this announcement. It's tagged at the location of the Playboy Mansion in Holmby Hills, Los Angeles, California. The snap appears to show the tunnels everybody thought existed, and now we have confirmation through the feds. It appears someone goes into an underground tunnel, and then they discover strange dolls hanging from the ceiling. Each of the dolls appears to have different names on them, written Bryce Shear, Justin, Usher, and Jaden.
Now, with these footages out, people are scrambling to piece together what might have really gone down behind those hidden doors. And with everything else swirling around Diddy lately, this is only adding more fuel to the fire.
That, God forbid, 6 months later, he kills her. That hotel is liable, Intercontinental Hotel. I know they closed the one in question, I think in Century City, Tommy, but in general, that nobody's talking about that, okay? And that's what we've seen on camera of Diddy. Imagine what this scumbag does off the camera. You know, earlier I talked about the Democrats. Don't you notice that there's a trend with these people, okay? The Weinsteins, the Epsteins, the Diddys, the Wieners, the Clintons. They get away with everything, but then they get mad for Lauren Boebert getting caught giving a hand job in a movie theater in the dark. Like, give me a break. Give me a break. This guy belongs in prison. I don't care, PBD, about this. What's it called, Tom? The amount of time that he can't. The statute of limitation. To hell with that. Everybody's seen what he's done. Everybody knows what he is. And that fake apology, I don't believe it, okay? And unless people like that, people like the Clintons, people like all these idiots, I thank God Weinstein got put in jail, unless they start going to prison.
In March 2024, federal agents conducted raids on the homes of rapper Sean Combs in Miami and Los Angeles as part of an investigation into allegations of trafficking, misconduct, and the distribution of illegal substances. However, the most shocking and disturbing revelation was the uncovering of a secret network of underground tunnels beneath his mansion. Some speculate that these tunnels were designed for clandestine activities, offering a discreet way to move and communicate between different areas of the property. Others suggest they could have functioned as hiding spots or escape routes in case of emergencies or security threats.
Does Diddy have secret tunnels under his LA mansion? Let's get into the evidence. There are conspiracy theories going around that there are tunnels under Diddy's mansion that link his home to the home of Michael Jackson's and the Playboy Mansion, which doesn't seem like a coincidence. An account on Twitter titled The Pop Things claimed they found a tunnel in Diddy's home. The interior has a private theater with a capacity for 35 people, a fully equipped gym and wine room. The most curious thing about the property is an underwater tunnel connected to a grotto inside the luxurious mansion. As we all know, Diddy's home was raided by the FBI, and supposedly his team was really nervous about letting the agents into this tunnel. They went as far as blocking the tunnel and begging the agents not to go down there. So I question what secrets they're hiding. With what we know about the Playboy Mansion, I'm not surprised. One person put out a theory that Diddy actually tried to escape through this tunnel. We don't know where that tunnel would lead to, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are a bunch of tunnels throughout the Hollywood Hills that connects a bunch of these sickos. For a deep dive on this, check out my main channel, Sloan, and let's get into it.
The allegations surrounding these underground tunnels have ignited a whirlwind of speculation about their true purpose. Hassan Campbell, a well-known commentator, has weighed in on the discovery beneath the mansion of music mogul P. Diddy, suggesting that these tunnels could serve far more sinister purposes than mere construction.
Was raided, but one of the things that caught my attention outside of the fact that TMZ was there and allowed to go inside his house and film the inside of his house showing the raid. And my first thought is, something just ain't right. Something ain't right about that. But we're gonna push that to the side for right now. We'll talk about that during my live. What they also found in P. Diddy's house was underground tunnels. When you think about underground tunnels, when you think about the elite, when you think about that community in Brooklyn that was building underground tunnels, when you think about the elite building underground tunnels, when you think about Epstein, my thought starts racing.
He believes they might be linked to nefarious activities, including satanic rituals, and posits that they are part of a larger scheme kept hidden from the public eye. The controversy surrounding these tunnels has only added fuel to the fire, leading many to question what other secrets might be buried deep within Diddy's estate.
Have underground tunnels. I'm just asking questions for right now because I want to jog your thoughts. Why do the elite? Let's come up with some answers together. Maybe y'all can give me some ideas to go along with your ideas inside the comment section of this video. I need y'all to interact in this video. I need for y'all to talk to me in the comment section, and I will be reading. I need to know why. Would P. Diddy have underground tunnels under his house? Did he have them built? Or was that design something that he paid for when he moved into that house? I don't know. I have so many questions that needs answers. What do he need underground tunnels for? Is he preparing for doomsday? Or is he trafficking something through those tunnels? Is he traveling through those tunnels?
He believes that these tunnels could potentially be used for nefarious purposes, including satanic rituals, as these tunnels are a part of a bigger scheme that is kept hidden from us. However, there is a possibility that what Hassan Campbell has suggested is actually true, because back in the day, famous FBI agent Ted Gunderson had found similar tunnels under a school. He was hired to investigate allegations of tunnels under the McMartin preschool in California.
Let's talk about the McMartin case. In April 1985, authorities went to the McMartin case and looked for tunnels under the school. The children had said that they were taken into tunnels under the school. There was a chamber down there. They were that involved ceremonies, adults with robes, candles, chanting. Adults had no clothes on under their robes. And they were taken up into a tunnel and a triplex, a bathroom trapdoor of the triplex next door. They were taken out in automobiles. We're talking about 2, 3, 4-year-old children, folks, and prostituted in the community. The authorities received this complaint in 1983. They began their investigation. The authorities finally, in 1985, went out and decided to look for the tunnels because they said the children were hallucinating.
He claimed to have found a subterranean opening under a classroom and another beneath a bathroom. These tunnels were allegedly used for child misconduct, according to some children's accounts. Multiple celebrities are rumored to frequent these secretive parties held in the underground tunnels, raising eyebrows and fueling speculation about the nature of these gatherings. The notion that high-profile figures might gather in such a hidden setting has captured the public's attention, prompting questions about what really goes on behind closed doors.
On this story here.
So it wasn't just this guy that was saying it. Lil Rod, the former producer, filed the lawsuit, and he said every room in Diddy's mansions were wired with cameras. And he had some of the footage, he had some of the pictures, and he displayed those in the lawsuit that came out. And this was used for blackmail material. They'd bring in these people. A lot of these people were also aspiring young artists in the music industry. And then these parties were sponsored by Motown Records CEO, Universal Records CEO. This goes all the way to the top. And so you get these people in compromising situations.
With the potential for clandestine activities and private discussions away from prying eyes, the allure of these exclusive events seems to attract some of the biggest names in the industry. As more details emerge, the intrigue only deepens, leaving fans and critics alike eager to uncover the truth about what happens in those mysterious tunnels.
The drinks were laced, their videotapes were hot, and then at the end of the day, you wake up the next morning, what did I do? And then they have compromising material on you. And then they can guide your career. They could kill your career, but they got you. And it wasn't just people in the music business. As you said, there were athletes, there were celebrities, there were politicians, people from the royal family. And we were also told by the former bodyguard that Diddy was an FBI informant. So he was a snitch and was feeding information to the feds. And we don't know what that means. We haven't been able to confirm it, but even Little Rod said it's not just like Epstein, it could be worse.
Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter, has also made some serious allegations about Diddy. She claimed that Diddy is linked to secret tunnels, which she suggests are used for undisclosed activities. These allegations have caused quite a stir. She also claimed that leaked footage from these tunnels is being sold on the dark web for more than $500 million.
The last freak-off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas.
It is speculated that Diddy was involved in constructing underwater tunnels, specifically for Jack Nicholson's birthday party, creating a secret passage from Nicholson's home to Diddy's mansion. This extravagant move has only added to the mystique surrounding Diddy's property and the rumored underground network. The idea of such elaborate preparations for a celebrity party raises eyebrows and invites curiosity about what other surprises might be hidden beneath the surface.
Water swimming tunnel. They say it's not connected to the Playboy Mansion, but there is a reason why the Playboy Mansion keeps coming up. 10 years ago, they were building underground tunnels to the Playboy Mansion for people like Jack Nicholson for his birthday. So this way, they don't have to go through the outside, but go underground in secret to the Playboy Mansion to do God knows what. You can see the sketches here of these underground tunnels being built. They were working on it, and it was supposed to connect celebrities like Jack Nicholson, Warren Beatty, Michael Jackson, just to name a few. As reported by People magazine, these underground tunnels to the Playboy Mansion were sealed off in the 1980s.
There are also allegations suggesting that Michael Jackson's home was connected to Diddy's mansion through these underground tunnels. This intriguing claim has fueled speculation about the close ties between the two music icons and the possible secretive interactions they may have had. If true, it raises questions about the nature of their relationship and what clandestine activities could have taken place within those hidden passages. The idea that two of the biggest names in music had such an elaborate connection only adds to the intrigue surrounding Diddy's property and the secrets it may hold.
Diddy's pool, there's tunnels leading to a grotto. To a private grotto. And
is it the Playboy Mansion? Because I know the Playboy Mansion for sure.
No,
had tunnels.
It's his own house.
Oh,
his
shit.
own pool. So according to the website, it has a private theater that it leads into the grotto. Private theater that can fit 35 people. And the most curious thing about his property is that the underwater tunnel connected to the grotto is inside a mansion.
Oh damn!
So that kind of backs up the fact that it's Michael Jackson's house because they lived close to each other.
There are also speculations that the web of these secret tunnels is being used as a transportation route by celebrities and different business tycoons who are interested in joining Diddy's private parties. Jaden Smith has also claimed that he was one of the victims in Diddy's private events.
Jaden Smith took to Instagram to share a series of images of him inside of Diddy's tunnels. Underneath Diddy's mansion in Los Angeles and Miami, there are secret tunnels. Originally, it was built as sort of like an underground swimming pool, but Diddy drained it and began to create a network of pathways that connect to nearby points of interest. For example, one of the tunnels connects to Hugh Hefner's mansion nearby. But what's crazier is that he is literally using them to traffic kids for his FO parties. People say he would grab young girls and boys from the street using his sons as bait. Then these people would use the network of tunnels to transport these children unnoticed away from the prying eyes of paparazzi and the public. Jaden also leaked an image of the plans to build more.
In her interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar Wright made several claims about Diddy's tunnel parties, including that Tyler Perry was seen attending them. She alleged that these parties involved illicit activities and that high-profile figures like Diddy, Tyler Perry, and even Pastor T.D. Jakes were involved in organizing and attending these events. Wright has added more fuel to the fire by sharing a list of celebrities who allegedly have compromising tapes from Diddy's infamous parties. According to Wright, these tapes capture well-known figures engaging in questionable or explicit activities, recorded without their knowledge.
Because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit is. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
Can't smile on your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, people look at Usher, they don't see that. They're not seeing the victim. They're not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Oh.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that.
So what are your thoughts on all the his celebrity friends that denounced those allegations and were like, this is false, and they were saying, yeah, should they speak up now?
It's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Off of Justin Bieber alone.
The revelation has only heightened the controversy surrounding Diddy's secretive events, with many wondering just how far-reaching his influence might be over some of the entertainment industry's biggest names. As more details emerge, the speculation around what happens at these parties and who might be implicated continues to grow, casting a shadow over several high-profile celebrities.
I believe Barack Obama got a tape.
Yeah, he playing hide the hot dog.
I know Jennifer Lopez has multiple tapes.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
I know Beyonce got a tape.
Oof.
I definitely know they probably recycled some old Stevie J and Eve stuff. I know Drake got a tape. I know Rihanna got a tape. I know Chris Brown's on one of them tapes. I know Trey Songz has been like a supporting actor in many freak-off films. Definitely Usher. I think what would shock people are the politicians and the royals that were on that tape. And I'm still trying to figure out when Harry and Meghan are gonna be honest about their freak-off tape. The royal family had many times at Diddy party. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia, you was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. When I say Corey, I'm talking about Kathy White.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary aneurysm, just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling.
and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the f- was these people supposed to go to? Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. Where the f- you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. Which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties. To walk out!
So we can say that the history of these dark tunnels is not new. There are allegations of a larger network of underground tunnels that powerful individuals have utilized for years. Recently, speculations have emerged suggesting that the tunnels discovered under Sean Diddy's LA mansion may be connected to the infamous Playboy Mansion, located just 8 miles away. And we all know that the Playboy Mansion already has the underground tunnels that have been used for years for similar purposes as Diddy's tunnels. The Playboy Mansion, once owned by Hugh Hefner, was rumored to have a secret tunnel network built in the 1970s.
Playboy Mansion, but you may not believe what went on under it. Playboy magazine reports it has just discovered blueprints for a network of tunnels beneath the mansion that supposedly led to the homes of Jack Nicholson, Warren Beatty, James Caan,
Will you watch yourself, all right?
and Kirk Douglas. Now dig this. A photo from the late 70s allegedly showing an excavation in progress beneath the mansion. And this one shows the newly discovered tunnel plans. Check out the bunny logo on the plywood wall. Best of all, the blueprint. It says this tunnel leads to James Caan's house. This one to Jack Nicholson's. This one to Kirk Douglas's. And this one goes all the way to Warren Beatty's house.
I think there may be some.
However, the leaked footage from these underground tunnels could spell even more trouble for Diddy. The potential exposure of what transpired in these secretive spaces could bring damaging evidence to light, deepening the legal and public relations nightmare he already faces.
We have some breaking news out of New York, folks, where Sean Diddy Combs was back in federal court today.
This was Combs' first appearance before the new judge assigned to his case, and he had his 3 new attorneys with him.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.